Okay, guys, so let's just start the conversation. First, let's introduce ourselves, okay? I'm Gabriel. I'm 21 years old. I live in São Paulo, and I work in the payroll department of a company as an apprentice, okay? What about you, Leandro?
Okay, I'm 35. I live in Santo André, São Paulo. I'm a student of computer engineering. Yeah, I'm a student of English. In my achieve is get a job in data science area. Okay, that's it.
What about you, Pedro?
I am Pedro. I am 30 years old. I am a data engineer. I work in an insurance company. And I'm married. I have a little baby. And that's it. It's my 4th week here at TNT.
That's great. So let's start the conversation. The first question is, what's the importance of remakes and reboots for consumers and creators? Do you like them? So, Pedro, what's the importance of these things for you? And do you like remakes and reboots?
I think the importance of the remakes is to bring back the people that watched this movie on the past and they want to see that again. And the reboots is cool to attract new customers to this movie because they are creating a new history and using the same characters. So it is good to attract more people that don't know the real history behind the movie. And I like them. I really prefer the reboots than the remakes.
Yeah, like for me is like you said, is as you said. So I think like both can can make people nostalgic, you know, because oh my god, like for example, Batman, they will release a new movie with Batman. I love Batman, so I'm gonna watch it. So it makes us more nostalgic, right? Because it's the same concept with a different story, you know, or in the case of a remake, it's a remake of Batman, for example, with an actual like design, with an actual actors, you know. So that's really good for consumers and creators. What about you, Leandro? Do you agree with Pedro, or do you have a different opinion about it?
I agree. I agree totally. For me, I like the both cases, remakes or reboots. Some words, some productions have a different word. It have a great history to explore in the other point of view. If you abandon the word, you lost the opportunity to explore the other stories or the other point of view of characters, the persons. Yes, I like. For me, it's a good for acting. I think the artist had the opportunity to get some stories that is made in the past with when technology of movies or don't have opportunity to explore because is expensive productions. And nowadays is have more opportunity to show the new generation. Yes, for me, it's all good.
Yeah, Leandro, like it's a different point of a story, right? So when you remake or reboot a story, you can show people like the story and a different point of view, right? So like even a remake like can have like some different aspects from the original, you know. So for example, some Brazilian soap opera were remade, and like some of them of course have the same story as the original, but some aspects were changed because like we're in a new world and things are different. So you can change a little bit of a story like related to the actual moment, even though it's the same story, you know.
Yes, I agree. Some stories needs be actualized because the problem of word change. For example, Pantanal get actualized because nowadays have discussions about inclusion, the women's empowering women's, and they now remake. I believe they make the soap opera and be actualized to not new words. Okay. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, I don't watch the soap opera, but I've seen some scenes of it, you know, like my parents watch it, and I've seen some scenes about the soap opera. And yeah, I think you're right. So, for example, that character Maria Bruaca, I don't know, like how this character was like showed to the public in the original work, but I think back then, like this character were different. Am I right?
I don't watch too, but I read the news. I guess yes, because for example, when the first time the novel don't the soap opera don't have discussed about, for example, LGBT. Nowadays, have
Oh yeah.
this discuss. Uh, I use the example, but I don't watch soap opera, but I read some news about this. Yeah.
Get it. About the subject, what do you think about it, Pedro? What do you think about like remaking a new story? And even though it's the same story, like the original, you change some aspects to the actual moment.
Yeah, I think that's very important. In the case, like Leandro said, we need to discuss something that is more actual to discuss. For example, environmental changes, sexuality, those things that before it was like a problem for the people, and now it's normal for us, and you need to say that for everyone that is watching, to maybe to change the mind of other people.
Yeah. So like this aspect from remakes are really good, right? Because as I said, we can like show people a different point of view of a story. So let's go to the question number 7. Do you think remakes, reboots can destroy original works? What works were destroyed by them? Why? So Pedro, what works were destroyed by them? Like, can remakes and reboots destroy an original work?
Maybe, yes, but I can remember some case where it's happened. Let me see. I can't find right now an example about that. Some remake that I watched and it was not good. But I'm sure that that to have that.
Have you ever watched Ghostbusters Afterlife or another Ghostbusters, like the
Yes.
actual ones?
Yes.
What do you think about these Ghostbusters? Like, were they like, did they destroy the original Ghostbusters that was released, like, I don't know, in 2017, or do you think are they good movies?
I think that are good movies. It's in the video before he said the soft reboot, but now I think the soft remake. That's the same thing that's happened. But I think that was a great movie too, both. So I can't find an example right now to the remake that didn't work.
No worries. When you think of an example, you tell us, okay?
Okay.
And you, Leandro, do you think remakes and reboots can destroy original works?
I believe, yeah, I agree. Some words can be destroyed, but I don't have any examples. The artists have a liberty to do, but likes are different. But how can you ask it? The Ghostbuster, I prefer the old Ghostbuster. My preference, yes. But I believe if the history of Ghostbusters, if showed nowadays, for me, for the the year of the histories was showed was good, but nowadays I don't know. I don't know if it's good history. It's fever that moment. But nowadays I don't know, the word is cliche. But I can use the for this for example, the song or the music. The artist can make or record the song, but some artists make totally different the aspects of the music. For me, it's a disaster. But as I like, is my personal like.
Like the song Late Coração, Cachorro Late Coração, right?
Yeah, destroy for me. For example, I don't know if you know Scorpion song, remake it in the forró music, forró song. For me, it destroyed the song. I don't have prejudice with forró or rock, but it gets the song, make it in rock and roll, and remaking forró, for me, it's not. I don't agree with this, but it's my opinion, personal. Okay. Yeah, that's it. My example in the music for but I don't remember this in movies. Okay, that's it.
Get it? Yeah. Like, for example, the song Late Coração, Cachorro, Late Coração. Like, the middle of the song were like copied by the song Same Mistake by James Blunt. I don't know if you guys know.
I don't know, but I got the idea.
Yeah, so like the singer like copied the middle of the song of James Blunt, you know. And yeah, there are many
The
many
harmony song, yeah,
Yeah.
the same harmony or same I don't know, the rhythm, yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys know the song I Swear by the Moon and the Stars and the Sky? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like there's a singer in Brazil that made a version Portuguese, right? I forgot the version Portuguese. Eu juro.
Yes.
Pelo amor, something like that, right?
Yeah. Sandy Jr. remake a lot of songs. I don't know if Sandy Jr. or Leonardo.
Latino too.
Yeah, Latino too. Is a famous international song, and he remake in Portuguese, but not translated. The song is the remake, the meanings. But artists have liberty to do this. But for me, it's not a good idea. I disagree.
Maybe the remakes, they destroy the nostalgia that you have. Like if you watch a movie before the first version of the movie and you watch before the remake, that would be not good for you or the other people that have the same feeling about this.
Yeah. I agree with you, Pedro. That's it.
Yeah. Like, I think about what you said, Pedro. Maybe it's a different point of view, right, of the person. So, for example, let's suppose I was born in 1980, and the movie was released back then. And for example, now they released a remake of this movie 2022. Maybe I'll prefer like the old one because I've watched the old one first, you know. Maybe it's maybe it's like that, for example. But for example, let's suppose I only watch like this the second movie, like the remake. Maybe I will prefer the remake than the original that I didn't watch, you know.
Yes, I agree. Some get a different opinion about this. For example, the Batman. The new Batman, the 3 new movies, Cavaleiro das Trevas, I don't know, the original in English, is better for me. Is very best, very best than better than the old. But it's the remake. When the remake is best, for me, no problem. The problem is when get a remake is worse than the first, and don't have I don't know if don't have money to make it better in make it with without I don't know sem cuidado. Okay, in the destroy the history. For me, is not good.
Yeah, like I haven't watched the new Batman, but yeah, maybe it's like you said, it's better than the original. Like remakes and reboots can be better than original works, you know? And what about you, Pedro? Actually, there's a question about this. So in your opinion, what remake or reboot is better than the original? Why?
It's a hard question. I'm trying to. So I need to say an example or just my opinion? An example about the remake that's better or the reboot that's better, or just say what I think.
Say what do you think about the subject, okay?
Okay, so I don't think it depends the point of view. That's the same thing that we discussed before. If you watch the first version of the movie and you watch the second version, the remake or the reboot, we'll find that's not a good remake or reboot. But if you do the inverse, you watch the reboot, and after some time you will watch the first version, you don't find that the original version is good. So I think that's it. Maybe they can be good, maybe they can be not. It's depend the point of view, the person that's watching.
Yeah, it's like as I said, right? If I watch like the remake first, maybe I will prefer the remake than the original, you know? And if I watch the original first, maybe I will prefer the original than the remake, you know, because I think these kind of things are like emotions like inside us, you know. So I've watched the first movie first, so it's so nostalgic for me. So like the remake needs to be better than the original. So it's so nostalgic for us that I think we think like, the remake needs to be better than the original. We have like this in mind, right? What do you guys think about that?
Yes, I agree. I agree with you. If watch it something first, the other have feelings involved, have feelings, have. But for me, I prefer don't the secret is don't compare. You compare because if you compare, you disgusted. I don't know. Yeah, it's difficult get opinion because some titles I like the remake, but the others I dislike. Yeah.
And you, Pedro, what do you think about this point of view? Like, we tend to judge the remake or a reboot of a TV show, a movie, etc. Because we've watched the first version of this. What do you think about it?
I think it's hard. I was thinking about that. For example, if you have a Chaves remake. That would not be the same, not the same characters. You watch that and you will trying to figure out why they do that. And maybe your family, the guys, the plus younger than you, they will watch only the remake, and after they will watch the first version, and they will start to figure out, no, it's not so good than the actual version that I have right now. So it's really hard because it involves the feelings, like you said before, feelings, the nostalgia about the things that you watch. For me, it's hard to not involve in like this into something, because maybe it's something that you watched our entire childhood and you have this in your memory, and after you watch something new trying to do the same thing that you watched before, so it will be really weird.
Yeah, it'd be really weird. For example, Chaves doesn't have a remake, but they have a remake in a cartoon. You know, I don't know if you guys have watched Chaves in a cartoon. Like, I've never watched it, but as far as I know, Chiquinha is not in the cartoon, you know, in the Chaves cartoon. So for me, this is not good. This is bad, you know, for
What Chaves?
the series, because Chiquinha is such a really good character, right? What do you guys think about it? Oh my God, Chaves
Okay.
without Chiquinha.
Chaves within Chiquinha, without Chiquinha is not good. As the protagonist, some of protagonists, yeah, it's a great personage in the history. For me, I don't watch it, but I will dislike if I watch this. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a cartoon, so you watch that, you say, no, it's not the same. It's a cartoon. It's not the real history that I watched. Maybe.
For example, Turma da Mônica. I read the history, but for me the movies I dislike. But new generation maybe will know the Monica through the movies or the series, and they will like it more than the cartoon. Yeah, yes, that's it.
Yeah, about this, there are a lot of, like, for example, cartoons that were reboot in a childish way. You know, for example, the cartoon called I forgot the name in English. I think it's Teen Titans. I don't know if you guys have ever watched it, but currently there's a version of this in cartoon, but with a childhood, with a childish story, you know, and with different designs and stuff. So for me, this is too bad, because the old Teen Titans was better, because even though it was a cartoon, it was something really interesting that like a teenager and an adult can watch, you know. So Teen Titans, Pokemon, for example. I think Pokemon currently it's a little childish. So some cartoons were reboot in a childish way nowadays. What do you guys think about it? Have you guys ever watched some of them? You can start, Pedro.
Okay, in a childish way, I never seen, but there's some cartoons like the Woodpecker, Tom and Jerry, that have the old version and the new version running together, and you can watch them. So it's weird because we watched all the episodes mixed, the old version, the new version, and there's a lot of difference. Because to do a cartoon in the old times, they have another technology. Now have another technology with so much color. The shape of the things are different too, the way to draw them. And yes, it's weird, but I never seen something like the in more childish way.
What about you, Leandro? Have you ever watched a cartoon that was like adult, like in the past, but nowadays they have created a childish version of for it? So have you ever watched some of them?
I watched the Thundercats when I was a child. He is have some characteristics, adult characteristics. Nowadays have a remake. For me, it's too much childish. But some cartoons that I watched, I don't know if it's too much child for me. I don't remember nowadays. I guess I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Like there are some of them, as I said, and I think creators do that to achieve like a childish public, you know. So it's a great strategy, but like the old people that used to watch these cartoons maybe don't like these new versions, right?
Yes. I don't watch the cartoons nowadays, but I saw some histories is too much childish for me. But in my time, the for me the cartoons was more nice. I don't know. I believe I get grow. I get old. That's it.
Yeah. By the way, like, how old are you guys? So, Leandro, how old are you?
I'm 35.
35.
Yeah.
So maybe you watched like TV shows from like 90s, 80s, right?
Yeah. TV shows. But nowadays I don't have TV shows for children, I believe. But my time I have had a lot. Xuxa, Eliana.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xuxa, Eliana, Mara Maravilha. Nowadays I don't remember any TV shows for child. Yeah, it's different time.
Yeah, like I was born in 21, so I used to watch TV shows from like the beginning of 20s, you know. So for example, Ben 10, Pokemon. What else? What else? Like Jimmy Neutron, and a lot of them, you know. What about you, Pedro? So how old are you, and what TV shows did you watch in the past?
I am 30. I watched almost the same things that Leandro said. Xuxa, Italiano, TV Colosso, and a lot of Trapalhões, a lot of Trapalhões, and that's it. But when my cousin was watching Ben 10, I was too old to watch that.
Oh, really? When was it?
I think that I was 12 years old, maybe. That was not cool for me, Ben 10.
For me, it was like really nice. You know, I'm 21, and I used to watch Ben 10, and like from 27 to 29. You know, so back then I was like 80 years old. You know, about 80 years old.
Gabriel, what kind of shows you watched when you was 10 year 10?
I used to watch like cartoons, like as I said, so Ben 10, Teen Titans, sometimes Tom and Jerry, Scooby-Doo. Oh my God, I almost forgot Scooby-Doo, but not the old one. The Scooby-Doo, what's new Scooby-Doo, you know, which is it's a Scooby-Doo version of like the beginning of 20s, you know.
Okay, I watched the old Scooby-Doo.
The old Tom and
really.
Jerry as well. I've only watched the new ones, you know.
Okay. I dislike the Scooby-Doo history, but when I was a child, I like. Yeah, but nowadays for me, I dislike this story. It's not good. Tom and Jerry too. I don't know. The remake have less violence. My time. Oh my gosh, poor Tom, Jerry get heavy with them. Yeah, that is okay.
But in 90s, kids watched Banheiro do Gugu. It was.
Yes,
it was a TV show for kids too.
It's heavy.
Banheiro do Gugu. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Do you know, Gabriel, Banheiro do Gugu?
No, but I've heard of it. I like a program that I used to watch was Bom Dia e Companhia. I don't know if you guys know this program, but oh my God, it was really, really good, especially with Priscilla and Yuji. Oh my God, it was a great time for me. Have you guys ever watched the program Bom Dia e Companhia with Priscilla and Yuji?
I watch it, but it is when I choose channel, I watch sometime. But I watched the Bom Dia e Companhia with I don't know, Eliana. You have the older girl, Jackie, my time. It's a blonde girl. But
for me, it was Maísa. Do you guys know Maísa, right?
Yeah, Maísa. Yeah. Maísa is more new than when I watched it.
Yeah, it was a great time, right? Like these cartoons, like some stuff, some entertainments like cartoons currently are not so good than before, you know. I think I'm part of like the X generation. I don't know. I'm part of the 2000s generation. And like I think people from like, for example, 2010 to nowadays, I think the cartoons are not so good, you know, for these children.
Yeah, I my time don't I don't have mobile phone, internet, and the child when don't go out to play with friends when I need to have in my house. Um, to get to my house, I need to watch TV, only TV. Nowadays, the child have a lot of things to do in home, play video game, go online and use the mobile. But when I child, I don't have too much options to do in my home. With the entertainment is watch some cartoon. Yeah, that's my option.
Yeah. Guys, let's go to the question number 9. Now, I need that you guys be creative, okay? So if you were a creator, what movie, TV show, game, or like song, it can be song as well, would you remake or reboot? How would you remake, reboot it? Well, just you don't need to tell like everything, just a little bit about it, you know. Oh, I would do that, I would change that and the remake, you know, and why. So Pedro, how like what TV show, movie and stuff would you remake or reboot?
I'd like to reboot Bom Dia e Companhia because you need to see more memes about PlayStation and the game of life. So I think something about another guy like Yuji, but trying to say something else than PlayStation, screaming, I don't know, another video game, or I don't know. But yeah, that'll be this. Bom Dia e Companhia.
Good, without like Silvia Bravanel, right?
Yeah, without. It's a huge
What
and
about
Maisa
you?
times.
Oh my gosh! Is the I like the option, the suggestion of Pedro. It's a good idea. Remake the Bom de Companhia or remake. I like it, TV Colosso. For me, it's genial, but I think the childhood nowadays will like it too. Have a lot of personages. Yeah, for me, it's the bad program. Yes. And you, Gabriel?
Oh my God, guys, it's a hard question. But let me think about a movie, TV show, and stuff. Maybe I would remake a video game that I like. You know, I really liked when they like remade Resident Evil. You know, the game Resident Evil. It was awesome. They have remade the first Resident Evil, the second one, and the third ones. It was awesome. I I've played a little bit of the remake of Resident Evil 1, and it was awesome because the graphic is different. Like the graphic is amazing, you know. And I
Yes.
think I would reboot Bom Dia e Companhia as well. I think it's a great TV show, but I think with Silvia Bravanel wasn't so good, you know. So
Oh my God.
maybe like if they like hire some children to like present this TV show, maybe it would be good. But it's really hard because currently there are like children rules, you know, about like presenting introducing a TV show and stuff, but it'd be really good if it happens, you know.
Yes, nowadays, I don't know if this childhood will get attention too, because have Felipe Neto in the internet, Felipe Neto, and the other options. But yes, I agree with you. Hire the other presentator. I don't know if the word is correct. Presentation, because the Bravanel. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So
no,
SBT, please.
no.
I
It's
hope
not.
you watch this live stream. So don't hire Silvia Bravanel to introduce Bom Dia e Companhia again. If
No.
this TV show came back to Brazil, okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So this was
I
the conversation. Okay.
okay.
Uh,
I like your said about the Resident Evil. I like it. Play video games too. Good idea.
yeah. Okay, guys. So the conversation is almost gone. Okay. So I just sent to you two links, okay? The first one is about TNT's a survey, okay? So when you go to this link, you can give us a grade from 10, from actually from 0 to 10, and you can also explain the reason of your grade, okay? So it's really important, not just like give us the grade, but explain the reason of your grade, you know? So for example, my grade is 9, but why is your grade 9? Why not 10? So what do you think we need to improve on TNT, you know? So it's really good for us. And the second one is about TNT's website. Okay, so if you want to have more access to our classes, you know, so classes for beginners, intermediates, and the immersions, go to the website and check our plans. Okay. Okay, guys, so that's it. This was the conversation. It was awesome talking to you. I wish I had more time to talk about the subject, but I don't have more time. So thank you so much for attending the meeting, and see you next time, okay? See you. Bye.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you, Gabriel.
Good
Thank you.
night.
See you. Good night.